All right, Shalom, Shalom. It's Brother Yatazadak, hero of Israel. I'd like to start off by giving all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rekah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Today we're going to go into Numbers chapter 30, going into the Hebrew. So Lord willing, you're edified, giving all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rekah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Let's get right into it. It's Numbers chapter 30 and verse 1. And it reads, Waya Amar Mashah al Banaya Yasha'ala, meaning, and he spoke Moses to the sons of Israel, right? Kakal Ashar Tazawa, like all which commanded the Lord unto Moses, right? Verse 2, Wayadabar Moshe al Ra'ashia, right? And he spoke Moses unto the heads of the scepters of the sons of Israel. Ha Matath Labanaya Yasha'al. La Amar, meaning to say, Zah Hadabar Ashar, this is the word which commanded the Lord Yahweh. Salakia. Ayash Kaya Yadar, a man because he vow a vow unto the Lord La Yahweh. Awa Ha Shabai, or he swear to swear. Shabaya La Asar, to bind a bind upon his soul. Al La Pashwa La'a Yachal, meaning he shall not profane it, right? The Barwa, meaning that which is spoken. Kakal Hayataza'ah, like all that which will come out from his mouth. Ma Payawa Ya Aisha, meaning he will do. Wa Asha Kaya, the dar, and the woman because she swears an oath. Or Salakia, and the woman because she vows a vow unto the Lord. Nadar La Yahweh. Wa Asara, and binds, right? To bind Asar in the house of her father, right? Ba Bayath Abayah, in her youth. Ba Nayara, Wa Shemai Abaya, right? And here's her father to her vow. Atha Nadara Wa Asara, and she binds it, right? Ashar Asara, which she will bind upon her soul. Al Napasha, and he is silent. Waha Harayash, unto it. Laha Abaya, her father, right? As in, if her father holds her peace, right? What's going to happen is that vow has to be performed, right? Wakwam Wa, and it will be raised up. Call Nadarya, all which she vows. Verslakia, all her vow. Wakal Asar, and all the binding which she will bind. Ashar Asarah, upon her soul. al napasha will be raised up, right? Yaquam, meaning it has to be performed, right? Wa'im hanaya, and if, right, he hinders it, because that word nawa or naya means to hinder. Her father abaya unto it, atha, in the day that he hears, bayawam shamai wa, all which she has vowed, called nadarya, wa asarya, and that she binds, right, which she will bind upon her soul, ashar, asara, al napasha, will not be performed, la'a yaquam, right? Wa Yahweh, meaning the Lord will forgive her. Ya Salach, meaning Ya, meaning he. Salach means to forgive her. Laha. Kaya Hanaya, because he had hindered to it her father Abaya unto it. Atha. Numbers 30 and 7. Wa'im Hayawa. And if it be that she becomes to a man, right? Tahaya la Ayash, and she vows wa Nadarya upon her, Alaya, right? So it says if she becomes, if it comes to pass, she becomes to a man, as in becomes a man's wife, and she vows, and her vows upon her, right? Awa or ma bata'a, rashly, shapathia, right? Meaning rashly from her lips, as in she had uttered with her lips, because that word shapath means lips, right? Ashar asara, which she had binded upon her soul, al napasha, right? So she still has a vow on her, and then gets married unto a husband, right? Or this is providing two different scenarios. Or if she has uttered a vow rashly or in haste, right, to bind upon her soul, wa salakia, wa shamai ayesha, and here's her husband, right, bayawam shamai wa, in the day which he hears to it, waha harayash, and he is silent unto her, laha wakwamwa, and will be performed that which she vowed, nadarya, and which he had bound, asara, ashar asara, which he had bound upon her soul, al napasha, will be performed, yakwamwa, right? Verse 9, wa'im bayawam, and if in the day that he hears her husband, shamai ayesha, yanaya, right, meaning he withholds it, right, or he hinders to that vow, right? Atha to it, Wahapar, and he break to her vow, Atha Nadara, Ashar Aliyah, which is upon her, Wa Atha Ma Bata, and to that which rashly she had uttered, Shapathia, right? Ashar Asara, which she had bound upon her soul, Al Napasha, and the Lord will forgive her, or Salaki, and the Lord, he will forgive her. Wa Yahweh Yasalach Laha, right? Wa Nadar Almanah, and a vow of a widow, Almanah, and of a divorcee, Wa Garasha, meaning a divorced woman, Call Ashar Asara, all which she will bind upon her soul, Al Napasha, Yaquam, meaning will be performed, that which is upon her, Aliyah, right? So that word Yaquam, it just means to raise up, right? And as in, they have to make it stand, right? Verse 11, Wa'im Bayath, and if she is in the house of her husband, Ayesha, and she vows Nadara, Awa, or she binds a bond, Asar, upon her soul, Al Napasha, upon swearing, Ba Shabaya, Wa Shemai, Ayesha, and hears her husband, and is silent unto it, Waha Harash, Laha, La'a Hanaya, right? And does not hinder unto it, Atha, Wa, and will be performed all her vow. Call Nadarya, Wakal Asar, and all bond Ashar, which she will bind Asara upon her soul, Al Napasha, she will raise it up, Yaquam, right? Ya meaning he, she, right? That's a pronoun, right? To her making it stand, right? Wa'im Hapar, and if he break, or Slaki, and if surely he breaks to it, as in he disannuls the vow, right? The woman's husband, onto it, a thumb, her husband, Ayesha, in the day in which he hears it, by Yawam Shemaiwa, call Mataza'ah, all that goes out of her lips, Shapathiyah, for her vow, La Nadarya, and to bind, Wa La Asar, her soul, Napasha, La'a Yaquam, she will not raise up unto it. Ayesha, meaning her husband, has broken it. Ha param. Wa Yahweh Yasalach Laha, and the Lord, he will forgive unto it. Kal Nadar, like Salaki, all vow and all swearing, Wakal Shabaitha, right? To bind, Asar, to afflict, La Ainath, a soul, Napash, her husband, Ayash, he will make it stand, right? Yaquayim Nawa, Wa Ayasha, and her husband will break it. Yapar Nawa. Wa'im ha harash, and if he is silent, or Salaki, and if surely he is silent unto her, Yaharayash laha, her husband, Ayesha, from day to day, Ma Yawam al Yawam, Waha Kwayam, Atha called Nadaria, and will be performed, right, or raised up to all which she had vowed, right? As in, if her husband does not disannul the vow, it has to be performed, right? Awa Atha, or to all call which she binds, Asaria, which is upon her, Ashar, Aliyah, right? Let's see. Or to all which you bind. It says Hakwayim Atham, right? He has he like he has held them by offering. Oh, okay. He has raised up unto it, right? Kaya ha harash, right? Because he was silent unto her, laha, in the day that he heard it. By Yawam Shamaiwa. Numbers 30 and 16. Wa'im kapar, and if yapar, and if surely he breaks into it a thumb, afterwards a harya, that he hears to it, Shamaiwa, wa nasha'a atha iwana, and she will bear her iniquity, right? So yeah, Salaki, it says, and if surely he breaks to it, as in the vow, right? After he hears it, and he will bear her iniquity, right? Because he should have disannulled it before, right? Instead of waiting afterwards in order to disannul it. Al-Ha Ha-Hakim, these are the statutes which commanded the Lord Ashar Tazawa Yahweh, unto Moses, Atha Mashah, Bayan Ayash, between man and his wife, La Ashathwa, between father, Bayan Abba, La Bathwa, to his daughter, in her youth, Ba Nayara, which is in the house of her father, Bayath Abaya, right? So with that, it's Brother Yatazadak, Hero Israel. This is Numbers chapter 30, going into the Hebrew. Lord willing, you ratified, giving all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Kwame Yasha'Allah, Abad Babal, Shalom.